Details pretty scarce, just the briefest of statements from the FSB, as you say. Paul Whelan is the man they've named, and the statement from the FSB, that's the domestic intelligence services here, very much insinuates that he was caught in the act of espionage, that they plan to charge him for that, and that carries a sentence of up to 20 years. So they obviously have had him for a few days, making this announcement, quite a surprise announcement, it has to be said, on the 31st, because this is going into a huge holiday period for Russia. So they're just the details we have at the moment. No statements from the Kremlin or any other senior politicians.
And as we said, I mean, relations between the U.S. and Russia have been strained. Could this further strain the relationship? And I mean, is there the suspicion here that this could be a tit-for-tat issue because of arrests that have been made in the United States against a few accused of espionage there?
Yes, exactly. You would expect this to make things only get worse. And as you've already said, this comes after a long-running narrative of relations just getting worse month by month. Most recently, of course, a summit was cancelled. You had the Ukraine crisis where Russian ships attacked Ukrainian ships. Russia was lambasted by the US. But the backdrop to this really is that Russia is furious about Maria Butina. She is accused of being a federal agent for Russia. She has pleaded guilty to conspiracy to be a federal agent in the US. Russia all along has been furious about that and has said she is an innocent person who made that confession, is what they're calling it, under duress. So this raises the question, now we have the arrest of an alleged US spy, of whether this could turn into some sort of swap. Of course, we've known about spy swaps for decades now between the Soviet Union. It has happened since, even with Russia, between the US. But I think overall it's part of this picture of Russia just kicking back slightly. In the last week, we've also had President Putin showing off new duck and dive nuclear missiles, the first in the world. So just a bit of a strong message from Russia that it too is taking a robust attitude towards the United States.